acting up, but I'm here. So let's see. Hey, you guys were there to see that. The Utah squad is doing really well on me right now. But we'll be able to change that in a second here. I got you, Brian. We do. Watch him. Watch him.
Bradley deciding where to go with it. Back to Conley. Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Smitty, we know players are getting more nights off around this time of the year. How much did that occur when you were playing in the NBA?
Coaches and organizations really came up to guys when they see they were hurt. You didn't want them to play when they were injured. And then at the end of the season, Kevin, usually you looked and said, ooh, we have the number 6 seed locked up or whatever place locked up. And then that's when you start to get nights off. I don't remember doing it during game 20 and game 30 where guys started to get nights off.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. George Niang, he's checked in for Cephalosha.
There you go.
Comes in for Bogdanovich.
Well done.
In for Mike Conley.
Hey, y'all. Thank you, everyone, for dropping by and checking out the channel. Let me know how you're doing. I am sad yet hopeful. So hopefully we can lean on each other and try to pick each other up. I'm more than open to that. Oh, we could have threw an alley for AD there. He would have taken that. But, we're good. Oh, Ron, right there. That was a beautiful moment right there. The weather over here is, you know, a little gloomy, but oh, what? There's so much going on in the world right now. It's I can definitely feel. No, it's. It feels good. Yeah. No, that's fine. It's good air. It's good to get some air in here. Thanks, babe.
With the way huge assist numbers had dropped from playmakers, I didn't ever think someone would pull even with Stockton's 1,164 assists.
Yep. Just the rookie season did that, you know, climbing all those records on this game. But back to just how we are able to lean on each other, and you know, I have to say, man, the gaming community and being able to be so social. It's been a while since I thought, man, as people got older, like, how are people able to connect with one another and just be able to, you know, how it used to be couch playing, you know, you're playing games and couch gaming, and those all changed. Because, you know, everyone moved away, everyone has their own spot, and so it makes it more difficult. But now, you know, with the advancement of the way gaming can be, people can communicate. I mean, I was just sad in the fact, when you're younger, you grow up, you stop playing video games because everyone says it's not social enough, you're not getting enough different um, connections, but by being able to connect online and talking to each other and playing video games, it can be actually very therapeutic. They talked about uh, therapy when people were able to kind of speak. Well, this is one of those things I'm finding, like, even if there's no one listening, you're able to kind of speak out and get something off your chest and just talk, hear your voice, and have gaming in the back to kind of, be another added plus to it. As we know in this lifetime, this is perfect. So, just, yeah. I don't know, the other day, I guess I opened up and I said how I was feeling, and it felt good. So, thank you to whoever was listening. I'm just very grateful for the ability to have been able to kind of share how I'm currently feeling and to normalize and humanize the experience for all of us out there. I sound very gloomy, like, oh, I'm not. I guess it's not as bad as my voice makes it sound. Um, very. I feel a lot better, more up, um, than I did yesterday and a few days ago. But every day's a different day, and having to pick yourself up and because we all need each other, but we all a big support system for each other, and so I had my few days where I just was feeling down and I couldn't do anything for anyone. Sometimes you feel like you have the energy to be that for people, and then out of nowhere you don't have the energy, and so I just found that it was nice to be able to speak to this community. I'm very grateful for that. It's almost it's like journaling, right? It's this is a really nice opportunity to, it's not always like you gotta have a pen and something to write with right next to you and you be able to get your thoughts out. It's nice to just have an opportunity to just, ooh. Well done, Che. Well done, Jerome Blossom Games. I don't know if I was chasing it, but wow, was that like almost 30 years? Yep. Point center. Jerome Blossom game. Well done. Yeah, so some can journal and which is great. Some blog. This is my own personal platform. A chance to kind of express my thoughts and how I'm feeling, and kind of, there's so many different ways to do it, and this is just one of them, I think. And so, if you feel like you need that, oh. Hmm? Mm-hmm.
contesting without committing the foul.
Here's Niang. Last time out, he had 14 points. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to just 10 points with the Bembry.
Thank you.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Here's Rondo. Shot off that time. Good work defensively by Conley. And that one's good by Davis.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Pass to Niang. This sends it back. And they're pushing it up. Here's Wasengame. Covered by Cephalosha. Pass to Waiters. Lakers working the ball around now. Back to Davis. Outside for Murray. A 3-ball. The rebound by Niang. Jazz trail by 12. Passes it to Cup. Here's Niang. Bembry the pass to Cup. Over Rondo. Another miss by Utah.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've
A
gone
little
a
bit.
long time without a bucket.
No, I like the fresh air.
Conley the pass to Niang. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got
Yeah.
5 assists in the game.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence
Mm.
to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Shifting our games to the defensive end. Which guards do the best job of disrupting the pick and roll?
Yeah, so for me,
He's very good. It's
gaming
disrupting
is
pick and
just,
roll. Patrick Beverley, because he goes throw
I don't like
his
to use the
body
word
into you.
like,
Klay Thompson does a nice job.
just one word like outlets
They don't
or
mind taking a hit and getting through the pick and roll.
like a hobby, because they're all those things. Or it's an outlet, it's a hobby.
Kinda good at that as well.
It's even more than that, you know. It's
So he comes up empty, missing both.
They've shown some strength
it's
in the paint.
something
Their work on the
I find
has been impressive.
that can be very
Puts it in.
The defense
nowadays,
putting up
especially
any fight on the inside.
because of the way you can interact with people and connect with people online. That it can be very therapeutic. It can be very. Oh, give him his moment. Therapeutic and spiritual. It can be mentally healthy, socially healthy, and I just, I'm very grateful for this opportunity. I mean, growing up, you're playing games, and there are times when you could play with someone, or those times when you just be playing by yourself, and then you're having these conversations with these digital characters, and which is fun. Don't get me wrong. It is nice to be able to connect to other human beings, especially during this time where we need it so much. We need these human connections due to the current climate. It's just extremely difficult to get together with people and talk to people. And I could be wrong too. I mean, if they're if you're out there and you're able to do that, and I'm just saying that's awesome. That's great for you. I am still grateful to have these opportunities to just be able to talk, kind of express yourself and share how you're feeling. So, if you're watching, you're listening, and you want to get some words out there and talk, feel free to hit me up in that chat, and 'cause that's cool, I definitely feel like I experienced kind of that downside this last week, and it's really nice to kind of express that to people, and not to fix anything, not to give an answer to something, not to say, oh, this is what you need to do or anything like that. It's just about holding space with each other, sitting there silently, and just acknowledging that things are difficult right now in these times. So that things may not be okay for a very long time, and they may have not been okay to begin with. Um, and then again, also every situation is different, you know. I'm not sitting here to just say that we're all down. I mean, maybe share stories of something that's made you smile, that's picked you up. You know, we can share in that together, and that's the beautiful part of the human experience, is that sharing aspect. So feel free to do that. I think earlier I had said that we're gonna come back and take over the Utah experience here, and we did. They were starting out neck and neck with us in the first quarter, but we're right back in there now. Yeah.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at
Pound inside scoring.
Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to
So yeah, so I talked about technical fixes, and so what I mean by that is, I mean, when something's going on, we're always so quick to. How's wow, NBA record. Oh, this is Utah as well. Wow. Already got 7 turnovers too, though. It's like a quadruple double right there. Yeah, as a human race and as a society, we're so quick to say, "Oh, let's fix something." Sometimes things aren't technical fixes; they're challenges that need adaptive ways of approaching things, not to try to fix anything, but to just sit with it and listen, and just hear each other out. What our experiences during this moment. And there's no right or wrong. It's just a thought or feeling or perspective that each individual, each one of us has. So, and I'm learning that. When I say this, I'm not sitting here, hopefully not being preachy, just like sharing my experience. Seriously, just sharing my experience. Because that's all I got. That my own personal experience, and I'm sharing with you all. Because I'm sharing with myself right now. Sometimes you can just keep too much inside and not speak up too much, and it just gets lost in you. I don't want to have to carry that all the time anymore. It's nice just to be able to just say it and then move on. Just let it go. Not in a bad way, but just accept that that's the thought I had, or that's the experience I had, and that I gave it space enough to just, whatever shape or form it needs to live for the moment, gave it that space, and I don't have to carry it anymore. Some things are just better or it's nice to be able to just let it out, so you can let go and move forward. Not in this, and once again, I say all these things knowing that not everything's that easy. None of this is easy. We're human beings. It's not easy for us. It won't be. It's not one of those things that we're not light switches. Turn something on or off. It's not how it works. So, I guess I would use the word give ourselves a lot more grace and space to kind of feel those out. We've got a lot of work to do on ourselves, is what I would say. And it's not going to be easy. It's not easy work. It's not easy work.
Waiters right side. Lakers working the ball around now. 5 to shoot. Good on the shot. That's 12 points for
Um,
LeBron.
more and
Shooting
more
at a
now
high
we
clip, he's found ways to get
see
quality looks.
that human connection is so important.
To the paint. Here's beautiful
Um,
dish, and the layup goes down.
Their
it,
interior
you
has
know,
been
maybe
inferior
we've gone so far
defensively.
away
It
from
has got to tighten up.
certain things, or
Rondo passes to
that it's
Blasenko.
harder
Feeds
to
it to
have
Davis.
these real
And
these
another
real human
assist for
connections.
him.
That makes 15
We've been
assists.
trained
He's
to
been
like
one step ahead of the
fix things all
defense
the time.
all game long.
Nah,
Jazz trail by
you
17.
fix no one's. I mean, I'm not broken. You're not broken. You just have an experience,
Conley
and you want to
surveying
share
the
it.
D.
And so quick to say, oh, this is
Here's Bembry.
something.
He's got
Let me
9.
fix this. But that's the wrong person. No, let's listen a little bit more.
Outside
Because
Conley.
somewhere along the way,
They
we
know
got
it's
that
in
experience.
Conley.
We got that perspective, and
Here's Bembry.
it instead of sitting there saying it's something that it's right or wrong, it's how about it's my experience, and
Not all going to go down.
and
And it's
and I'm gonna
good.
share it
2
with you.
points.
And
then
I don't
14
need you to
points
tell
for
me
the
it's right or
Chosen
wrong
one.
yet, because we have I don't know maybe we haven't
Aggressive play
established
right
that
there. Saw the smaller guy on
relationship,
him,
or we haven't
making too many
established that
straight to the basket.
connection or bond or that trust enough to dive that deep.
Rondo against Conley.
So it's gonna
Outside
take a little
Bradley.
time, and we need to heal that part, that trauma that this individual may have or that I may
Nice
have
D from Blasenko.
through a conversation, through that connection building, because
He feeds it to Davis. And
I think
again,
each
another
individual human
assist.
being deserves that.
Chemistry he has with his guys
You know,
is impressive.
I deserve that. You
His
deserve
head on
that.
a
So
swivel,
um,
actively seeking out his teammate.
it's that curiosity moment. If you tell me no or you don't
Here's Bradley.
like what I
And
say,
scored.
then you just closed up my curiosity rate. So I'm not gonna be very open at that point. So
Here's Davis.
that's
He's
what's
on the
happening.
wing. Lots of
So in order to allow for that
Waiters got
space
7 points in the game.
to share,
Nice pass there.
I need to
Set
be
that
able to
basket
trust
up.
and feel as though I can say something to you without feeling as though you were going to judge me and correct me right away. That can come later once we've built that relationship, once we've created that trust and
That was a great
allowed
pass.
ourselves
The
to,
double team came over. He hit the
you
wide
know,
open man perfectly.
To the inside. And stolen
Oh.
by Cephalosha.
so.
They need a
And
bucket
hey,
in a big way here
hit me up in that
to
chat
regain
if
some
if
confidence.
there's something I'm saying like, you know, I don't. I
And
just
Davis sends it back.
think that
And he gets it.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basket.
that's all we have left now.
Helped him
Is
close
this
this gap.
space to just
And he makes the bucket.
talk
Gets
to
the
each
whistle.
other,
And now a 3-point play
not
chance
at
for him.
and
Those
you
are the
know
plays Davis
this
is
this
capable of
preachy
making.
and this
Much more confident
judgy
and
and
stronger
this
than what he was when he came into
um
this league.
lecture
He's
type.
a great scorer. But Anthony Davis's
Don't get me wrong
defensive
though.
impact Smitty, perhaps even greater.
There's
Do
you
you
know
think he has a chance to
there
ever
are
win
rights
Defensive
and
Player
there are
of the Year?
wrongs.
Without a question, Kevin.
How did we
With a
get
team
here
with
though?
more
That's the
weapons,
question.
he can
How
focus
did
on
that
the
right
biggest.
get there? How did that
We
right get
saw
there?
that
How
with
did that
Kevin
wrong get
Garnett,
there?
who won his
Whose
Defensive Player
perspective?
of the Year award his first season
And
in
whose
Boston.
perspective is not there? You know, there's just so
Here's
many
Conley.
stories,
And foul on
so
the
many
shot.
stories
So
out there,
he'll get a chance at the line.
and
It's on LeBron
it
James.
feels as though in this
Last season, Mike Conley became the Grizzlies'
world we live in,
all-time
feels like
leader
everything's
in
just
points
moving so
scored.
quickly. So this
He
feels
was
as though there's
already
no
first
time
in
to listen to
assists,
each other. But
steals, and three-pointers.
And Smitty, when it's all said and done,
but
Mike Conley's jersey
and
has to go
there
in
is
the
time
Memphis Raptors.
Absolutely. Over a decade in a Grizzlies
because there needs
uniform,
to be.
he helped lead them to the best years in franchise history.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Well, we've seen it
I need
before.
it.
We're certainly seeing it right now.
I
Smitty,
need
the
that grace.
super team phenomena. Is there anything the
I
league
need that
can
time to
or should do about that?
be okay.
What I think they can do is being able to allow
Not
players
necessarily
to
be
sign
right,
a
but
longer-term deal. If a guy is, I would say, under contract for 6, 7, 8 years, then you won't see as much
just
movement. But if
to
you have these
have the right
guys
to
who
be
are making
curious,
so
to
much
learn,
money off
to
the
make,
course of an endorsements, they're going to
um,
keep signing shorter deals
to have thoughts.
so they'll have the leverage to be
Um,
able to move.
you know, to be curious about another human being and to be like,
Kept alive.
that's a different experience.
It's tipped, and he recovers it.
Can you tell me more? How did you get to that experience? How did you get to that
The Lakers
that
with
thought
the rebound.
process? Because why? Because you have a different thought. You're wrong. I don't know. It's hard to
Pulls up.
just give it that binary yes and no. Especially if I don't know you.
And they're
I
getting
know
points.
me, or I know
They're
my
getting
perspective, or I know
stops. And this is how
possibly
they
where
like
I
to
got
play
to where I
all the
got.
time.
even that is a lot right there because we do have a lot of intergenerational trauma and within that trauma we do have a lot of intergenerational wisdom. So it is something to think about. Um, yeah. And also I've been talking a lot. I don't want it to come off that there's like I'm trying to do. I don't know. You know, I really right now currently I don't know what it is. I just know that I'm just talking out loud and just trying to understand my own experience. So um, if you feel yourself triggered or offended by something that I'm saying, please understand. I'm just really just trying to. So um, if you need to step away, you need to step away. Do something for yourself. Because we are in a world where I'll use I am in a world that you know uh, puts me on survival mode all the time. And how can human beings fully thrive and be at their best when they're just always feeling like they're in a survival situation where they have to I don't know defend themselves or some and survive as in eat, sleep, and things like that. That feels as though it just seems like every human being, you know, needs and would be able to have. But it's not that easy, apparently. And so if we don't have those things, what does that do to ourselves? You know? And 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 it would seem incorrect to sit here and say, well, what do you think the answer is? I don't think that has ever gotten us to a very good place. I think it takes a whole group of people, whole perspective of everyone that is most affected to be involved in that conversation. So if it to just have one person's voice, that would just, I mean, that's one perspective. So I guess that's where I'm at. Well done, Braun.
Coaches always talk about closing quarter strong. Can't do it much better than that.
And how about a look now at our
Well
assist
said.
of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Oh, the other day, I read an article of someone just streaming or gaming all by themselves. But you know what? It does. I don't think it. There's less. You're not by yourself. You're with yourself, which is really nice already. And so I'm gonna take that as a huge plus. I'm with myself and I'm gaming. And that's okay. It's fun.
A lot, Kevin. All the bigs I played with, those guys hated when guards came in. They would elbow you, and if you're on their same team, saying get out of here. Especially for a lot of those bigs, it was a lot of rebound incentives in their contract, so they wanted to grab every.
Even just having a space to speak is so much fun. There you go. That was a good assist right there. I just think just having a virtual journal. Yeah, journal. Um, is a great way to express yourself, and hopefully having a space to learn from it. You know, little time capsules. Because this is how I felt. Like, this in this moment is what I was feeling, which is beautiful. It's like you know, having your own little recorded adventure that you can always look back at. Oh.
Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at
Yep.
orchestrating
Jerome Blossom game's a point center, man.
Here's Williams Goss. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Kuzma. No good off the front iron. LA
Okay,
has gone
here we
5
go.
of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly.
Well done.
Again, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
But hey, I've been talking for quite a bit. Let me know if there's anything you guys
Williams Goss, the pass to Tucker.
um
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession.
I guess have experienced lately.
The pressure he's putting
Want to talk about.
almost had that steal.
Don't gotta get too. It's something simple like a game that you just recently played that you really enjoyed.
Davis is checked in for Kyle
A
Kuzma.
nice walk you went on.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
What
Reason why it takes extra energy
what
to do
was?
it. You have
Okay, hold on a second here. Y'all just see that? But why? Are you serious? That's funny.
but it's worth it.
That is funny. That is extremely silly.
For Utah, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Oni, funded by Green. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
And you just have to admire that aggressive nature.
Well, this is the rookie season, and
Itching to pull the trigger as soon as the ball hits his hand.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
That's what
and really great rookie season. Actually, probably the best rookie season
Nice reward.
that
The flush.
this league will ever have.
Hard beating everyone to the ball.
That's fun.
He does this night in and night out.
You know what? I've always wanted to do something too, so that's just added plus. And you get to do work on. See, there's a lot of skills involved in gaming. That you know that isn't always, I guess, expressed maybe in the gaming world, but people look at games that they're just games. But actually, you know, you definitely create a voice. You can work on your voice skills and commentating. Oh, what's wrong? No, it's such a great skill to play video games nowadays. It's more than just playing video games. It's the interactions. It's the beautiful action, the beautiful process of human connection. On the flip side too, some would say it's very gaming can be very individual, and it can be. I didn't say it wasn't. My perspective. I'm just sharing my experience that I'm really enjoying this part that I get to do. That I didn't think I was able to. It's funny how it's been going on for like a decade or more than that, and I'm experiencing that now. I mean, so late to the game. I just thought, oh, this wasn't gonna happen, and now look at me. I'm chatting with you all, and I'm playing video games. Yeah. So very grateful for that, and thankful for this experience. I moved.
Games got 17 points here in the second half.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Right Foreman. It's blocked. But he recovers it. A three from Bogdanovich. That shot off the mark. And the Lakers will go.
Ooh.
Throws down the breakaway.
Well, you know, I ran on the court. Some might not like that, but I had a feeling that we were going to get the ball right there, so I just allowed it to be. Allowed it to be.
The pass to Morgan.
See what you got. Let's see what you got.
Steve, for players,
Oh,
success
oh.
brings so many opportunities, but sometimes glitz and the glamour and the lifestyle get in the way of success on the basketball court.
You know it does. And a lot of
Um.
these guys have a lot of things
Okay.
off the court, and you want to encourage that. It's just when anything off the court starts to affect on the court, then it becomes a
Ooh,
problem.
yikes.
Some guys can handle it from the beginning. Others need to mature before they can find that balance.
The Jazz making a switch here. Bradley's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Bradley. It's stolen by Davis.
KD.
Here's Wasengate off the
Oh
pass.
my goodness. Wow. It's not great. Watch it. Yeah, I see you. I see you. I see what you're trying to do.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Bradley. And the
Ooh, I got
jumper
yoked
finishes
on.
it off. Beauty.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run.
It's fascinating. 80's still out here. We're already up by forever.
Wasengate, the pass to
Kind of
Davis.
curious. I got you.
Wasengate. Back to Davis. And it's
Yeah.
Davis finishing it off.
You get this a lot from AD. Attack, and he's scoring in bunches.
It's Bradley on the wing. A rebound by the Lakers.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Right side Davis. Puts it up from 12. They get it
I
again.
got you.
And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Pretty much.
Keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Yep,
Tough
that's what we're gonna do.
offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just
I
need
definitely want to see how the story goes.
It's stolen by Davis.
Once Shea finishes his rookie season.
Here's Wasengate. He dishes it to
I got you.
Pope. From 8. Again, Los Angeles.
liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Steve, how do you feel about the top college players getting some sort of compensation for their work?
You know, I don't know about top college players, Kevin. I think if we're going to do it, it has to be all players because it's a team. And I think
Yeah,
if you look at
that's
it some of the
true.
ways I would love to see it, if those guys can get health insurance benefits, if they can
Yep.
get a longer time to finish their education.
Yep.
I love that type of compensation.
He misses the free throw.
Yikes.
Now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little, getting to the foul line here.
Yikes.
Los Angeles making a switch here.
That's
Boyce is
both.
checked in. NBA gets headlines daily. Around the calendar, there's no off season, but does the
Okay.
added scrutiny put more pressure, you fear?
Yeah, I think
Nice.
it does. I think it, now you look at it, everybody wants to see what you're doing in the off
That is a topic, right? This whole idea of players, I mean, college players not being getting paid and college coaches getting paid. There's something about that.
Right Foreman.
I definitely feel like it has to be re-examined as well. There's an issue going on there. I mean, in any level of sports, it feels like there's an issue going on there. So I don't know. It's gotten to a point where it's just not that there's just a big discussion that's not being had. You know. And we're bringing up something even more. We're talking about a systemic issue here. That to say that only way for young people to get out of difficult situations is to play sports, and if it doesn't work out, then that's it for them. It doesn't make sense. Is what I'm saying. And so that is a
Right
definitely a
Foreman,
discussion
guarded by Bradley.
to think
Bradley,
about.
an easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, easy
Bradley's
2 points.
got
That's
19
messed up.
points.
That's
You
a
know, this
nice
is like the
lead. They're
MVP of the
valuable at
league,
keeping
and
your
you said
eyes
easy
up.
2 points. It's
Here's
kind of,
Boston, and it's Bradley with the rebound.
well, that's messed up.
Bradley's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Right Foreman. Here's Morgan. That's tipped. Goes up again.
Dang, did I swap party that?
Here's Wasengame. And the shot is good.
I would have given it
Wasengame's
to
got
you,
38
but I did
points.
not trust you to make the
As hot
shot.
as he's been this
Oof.
quarter, the game
Sounds
plan
messed
is
up, but
simple.
it's kind of true.
Get him the ball and get out of the way.
The feed to Bradley.
Yeah.
Steve from Wasengame. And for the Lakers,
It's
they're
about
shooting
timing, man.
71%
Timing that
on this
block.
one. They've been brilliant offensively. It's good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Pass to Bradley. Steve, you know, there is some hostility we're finding between the media, some teams and players, boycotting of certain journalists. Coach Steve Kerr said it's a dangerous situation. What's your view?
You know, I think it is from a standpoint of from a players and organization with the media, but I think also the media, somebody's going to have to police those guys as well.
Yeah.
We got to have it where we're both on the same team. You might not agree, but you got to be on the same team.
I agree.
Well, you know, there's a level of entertainment involved in that, and you know what? There's great journalism, but there's also a level of entertainment that broadcasters or journalists or people who do, you know, first take or people who do all these different sports
To the middle, looking to end the
situations.
run. Shot opportunity. And 2 free throws
Well, what
coming
happened?
up.
What happened? What
Get
happened?
that one to go with all the contact.
Because people enjoy that, you know. So I don't know. Um, it's that whole creating media aspect of it, you know, for better or for worse, or whether it's right or wrong. It is that that is a real thing. Is what I'm saying.
Wasengame, the pass to Murray.
That was a
Again,
nice
Los
move.
Angeles.
He can do
So yeah,
incredible things. He can also help you win by
this game is very
simply
deep
being
too
reliable.
because not deep like, you know.
1:30 left
What I
in the
mean
game.
is the game has a lot of moves. Like you can really get.
Oni, and the refs are gonna rule
Oh
that
no no no
unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
no.
Kevin, I gotta tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials
My
easily
bad, yo.
could
That's not.
harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. You know, Smitty, the NBA more active now in developing players before they enter the NBA. Not just the fundamentals, but the values of the game.
Yeah, I think it's a good move. The league has been taking a hands-on approach. There's nothing wrong with teaching the next generation life lessons
Oh yeah,
about the sport
absolutely
and
not.
through the sport.
Shot clock at 5. Back to Bradley. Here's Tucker. A possession there. They stayed with it, but they
Yes,
just
it
couldn't
was a
make it.
tough
So
possession.
it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
Oh yikes.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And the one thing that's
Yeah, they probably will
these guys
want
all
to.
season
I
long,
mean,
their
it's already
resiliency to
over.
come out and play hard and win
We're the
games.
greatest team in the league and all this other stuff.
Tonight will mark their 64th win in the year. Something else.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the chosen one.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
A terrific shot on the turnaround.
It's just so great.
44.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Good
So
stuff,
it's
yeah.
Los Angeles win this one easy.
Also, great single season assist record, man. Hold on, Che. Team effort. Team effort. All the way.
It's
All the
time
way.
now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jay, you topped John Stockton's single-season assist record
Mhm.
tonight.
Mhm.
How have you put up all these big numbers?
Um. Great teammates.
Hey, DA, my job is so easy because, this team is so talented. We have great scorers. And
Yep.
if there's a game where I don't hit double digits assists, I know it's because something I did. And it's an honor to set the record. And I know I'll be sharing it with my guys.
Well, it has been an amazing season, and I know you want to give your teammates this moment in the spotlight to yourself. Congratulations.
Oh man, thanks.
All right,
Thanks,
David,
DA.
good job. Thanks.
Is it fair to say this team is a legitimate title contender?
Weird.
I think we're the front runners. I mean, who's going to stop us? I take a look at the league and I don't see anybody slowing us down when we're firing on all cylinders. That may sound cocky, but it is what it is. Sky's the limit for us.
Is that a guarantee?
I like what you're doing, Patty, but you're not going to catch me slipping. Nothing's guaranteed in this league, all right? But I like our chances.
Great. Thanks, Jay.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well done, y'all. Good game. Good game. I like that.